and welcome to my first actual gaming video. For those of you who play, you probably already recognise this, but this is Realm of the Mad God. Probably the MMO I've been playing for the longest time. I've been playing since I was, well, it's got to be about 4 years now. According to Realm, it's probably, I think last time I checked it was like 3 years and 200 days. It is a bullet hell game, which means, let me just turn the volume down a bit, which means that everything pretty much shoots, so there's no direct combat in that, you know, hitting people with swords, and everything pretty much shoots, and it depends on what class you choose and how far you can shoot and your defense and things like that, which I would be happy to take people through, but I'm not the best to look at for the actual technicalities. I can tell you what I prefer and the preferences and why I prefer them, but if you want to look at someone who really knows their stuff with the maths of it all, then there are other YouTubers out there who cover pros and cons of different classes and stuff like that. At the moment I'm using a wizard, which is the basic class that you get when you start Realm. They're pretty versatile. They're also quite well known as the glass cannon sort of class, because they can do some of the highest damage in their game with their spells, which is the special attack which you activate with the spacebar. But they also are a robe class, which means that they can only wear robes as armor, and robes only have, well, this is a tier 10 and it only has 10 defense. I thought it would be higher than that, but so yeah, 10 defense, whereas if you get like a tier 2 chainmail for a knight or something, or any of the melee range, and it would be at least double that. Probably not at tier 3, but you get what I'm talking about. So yeah, glass cannon in that, well, it's pretty self-explanatory. High attack, low defense. At the moment I'm just working my way towards a quest, which will probably be gone by the time I get there because I'm not TPing or teleporting. I tend not to teleport when this character I've only had today, and I haven't teleported yet with it, and now if I were to die right this minute, which I'm really hoping won't happen with only hobbits around, but I would get probably the feet on the ground bonus. I don't know if that's what it's actually called, but it's something along those lines, which basically means you haven't teleported, and so you get a slight bonus for doing that. You also get a bonus for not killing any of the cubes. I don't know if you've seen any yet in this, but they're pretty self-explanatory. They're cube shaped and make squishy noises when you hit them. But yeah, if you don't kill any cubes, you also get a small bonus. I have no idea why they decided to choose cubes of everything. Maybe they're just easy to spot and disconcern from all the other characters. Sorry, not characters, they're monsters, but yeah. So that's one thing about this game, is that you have to plan ahead for your actual death and getting fame, which is what this thing runs off. Well, when I say that, you can only get so far with fame and then you have to use real life money, but yeah, you have to die to get anywhere in this game. Or at least get any glory in the game. If you never die, which I'm just saying that as an example, because everyone will die. You can't not die at this game. But if you never die, you will only ever be a rank 1. You may have, because until you die you never cash in any of the fame you've earned which is this little bit here. I've got 32 at the moment, and that's because I've only been level 20 on this for like 5 minutes or so. Okay, what else for basics? Pretty self-explanatory. This is the chat for this realm. It doesn't include the Nexus. The general chat only includes the area which you are currently in. So if you say you get into a dungeon, you won't be able to general chat, that means not directed chat, at people who are within the larger realm or in the Nexus or in another realm entirely. You can do directional chats, but you need to know the person you're chatting with, and you need to type in, if I just get a minute to myself, you press enter to start the chat, you do / tell, then the name of the people. So if I wanted to go with 3 years, the person that's just chat before me, I do that, write something, I'm not going to, press enter, and it comes up in blue underneath them. So it comes up in blue, so only they can see it, and only you can see it. Then they can choose to respond or not. It's quite lengthy when you first want to talk to someone. You can just go up to someone like that and put whisper, which is basically the same thing, but you have to be within this sort of close area of them. Oh shit, do not like those little buggers. You also have guild chats. I'm not actually sure if any of my guild is online right now to demonstrate this, but instead of pressing enter, you just press G, which brings up the /G, or if you really wanted to go the long way, you press enter /G. You type. There you go. Comes up in green, and this can be seen in on every in the Nexus and in all the what they call it, dungeons within that thing. Getting distracted, sorry. I'm pretty sure though it doesn't work across servers, whereas the whisper or tell option does, because for trading you can tell someone, hey, have you got this? I've got this. You said on Realmai. Oh, Realmai, actually, go on to that in a minute. But you said on Realmai that you're trading, and they'll tell you which server they're in, and you go and meet them and trade. So it works across servers. Realmai. Okay, I only found out about Realmai quite recently, so like in the last year or so. Realmai is basically something that it helps you with this, in that it tells you who's online, different player characters and stuff. I can show you Realmai actually if I leave here, and I'll show you Realmai because it's hard to explain exactly what it's for. So you just go to realmai.com. We are watching you, that kind of sums it up, and you can just search for characters, and it tells you, unless they've hidden it, tells you what guild they're in, their rank, what characters they have, what pets they have, and it also trading, so you can look at who's selling defense, say, and it tells you who it is. This is annoying when they hide where they are, whereas this person hasn't, because it's always nice to know where they are and just come to them instead of waiting for them to answer you on the chatter. Sorry about the noise, by the way. I live in uni halls, so flatmates. Yeah, that's Realmai. Not that I have a feeling not many people know about it. My guild leader has only been playing for about 4 months, and I have a feeling he doesn't know about it. I do kind of stalk him on it, so when he comes online, when I check Realm Live to see if he's online, I'll say, oh, he's online, I'll go see if he wants to play, because I don't know him IRL. It's the only way I can tell if he, oh yeah, email come up with my name on it, yay. That's the thing about Apple computers, which I am using, by the way, and I wouldn't recommend for gaming, because I don't know if you can tell, because I'm using a pretty decent mic right now, but yeah, my fan's going pretty hard, but that's what happens when you're a media student and you need editing software that you can only have on Macs. At the moment I'm kind of hitting below my level with these monsters. I should be in Godlands right now, but I have a feeling, seeing as this is like the first time I've done something like this, that as soon as I hit Godlands I'll be really, really distracted, and either will stop talking to concentrate on gaming, or will concentrate on talking and die. And I've got some pretty sweet gear on here, except for the rubbish spell, which I still need to get. A different spell, gosh. So yeah, this video is actually just like a video to christen my new YouTubing channel, because as we all know, there is a hell of a lot of YouTubers out there. Well, I'm saying maybe not. As we know, there are quite a few YouTubers out there who tell you how to achieve certain goals once you've already gotten quite far in the game, but there's not a lot out there for people who are just starting. And if they are, there are people who have already got their white star or close to getting a white star and haven't been a newbie or a noob in so long that they've kind of forgotten how time consuming and difficult it was to grind when you didn't quite know the game mechanics and were unsure and scared of dying all the time. So yeah, most of my videos will be aimed at people who haven't yet achieved an 8-8 character or even a 1-8 character. I am not good enough to do the sort of things that those YouTubers with 5-8-8 characters are doing, so like solo oryxes and stuff like that. I can't do that. So if you're looking to see that sort of thing, I'm sorry to say you're going to be sorely disappointed. I also don't belong to a guild that holds any keys, so no just guild dungeon runs for me. I'm pretty much sure I've taken over the basics. I mean, explained the basics so far. I mean, I can go into pets and stuff like that. But I might say that for another video. This is just a very, very general video, as I've just been wandering around killing loads of easy folk. I keep saying folk. Well, I keep thinking folk and then not saying it. But yeah. Okay. Well, I think I'm going to leave it there. Thanks for watching if you have, and sorry about the background noise again. That is what you get when you live in the uni halls. Okay, see you next time. Bye.